Hey there, sir. Happy holidays. Say, have you seen a kid about this tall, bald? Looks like he's perpetually planning a municipal takeover. We think we took our biomolecular ethanol scanner.
I have no knowledge of such a child, orange-haired youth. I am merely a weary traveler seeking a robust ginger ale and a place to rest my heavy, adult bones.
Does that traveler's mustache look like it's made of the same felt we used for the Perry the Platypus plushies?
Your observation skills are as intrusive as your inventions. Be gone. I have adult business to attend to.
Okay, geez. Just a warning, sir, if you see the kid, tell him the scanner is set to overload if it comes into contact with low-quality root beer. It could cause a localized sugar explosion.
Barkeep, bring me your finest, most fermented holiday concoction, and keep them coming until the world looks as distorted as Karen's sense of entitlement.
Excuse me. Did that small, oddly shaped man just use my name in a derogatory fashion? I'll have you know I am a platinum member of this establishment's loyalty program.
Mamma mia, look at the size of that mustache. It looks like a squirrel died on his face.
Mario, be nice. Maybe he is just a very hairy traveler. Sir, would you like some pasta to go with your drink?
I don't want your carbohydrates, Luigi. I want the biomolecular ethanol scanner to reach its peak capacity.
Caillou? Is that you under that felt? I recognize that condescending tone anywhere. You're supposed to be at home finishing your essay on the industrial consequences of Christmas.
The only consequence here is your lack of imagination, Miss Martin. Oh. Oh my. The room. The room has developed a 45-degree tilt. Mario, why are you rotating at 600 revolutions per minute?
I'm standing perfectly still, Caillou. You are the one who is spinning.
He's tipsy. A minor is tipsy in a public house. This is a liability. This is a disaster. My property value is plummeting as we speak.
I am not tipsy. I am transcending. Karen, your hair looks like a poorly constructed bird's nest. Mario, your hat is a symbol of your subservience to a mushroom-based monarchy. En garde, you holiday sheep. I shall defend my right to neurological experimentation.
My eyes. A pretzel hit my eye. Caillou, you're ruining the holiday party.
All right, sir, or should I say, classic Caillou, the fake mustache was a nice touch, but the neon green glowing vomit really gave you away.
Officer, you don't understand. I was testing the structural integrity of the singing Santa's face. It failed. It's a safety issue. I should be getting a reward.
You're getting a ride in the back of a squat car. You've caused $3,000 in property damage, incited a pretzel riot, and insulted a plumber's hat.
Officer Hal. Please. Tell me it's not him. Tell me we didn't pull this wagon 4 miles through a blizzard for another child.
Sorry, Boris. It's him. He's currently trying to convince me that handcuffs are fascist jewelry.
Caillou. You? Ray 13. Why are you in a bar? Why are you covered in pretzel dust?
Mother, you've arrived. Did you bring the wagon? I require a luxurious transport back to my quarters. The police car lacks the proper lumbar support for a man of my stature.
You are going to your quarters, Caillou. You? We going to the station. And then, you? We going to wish you were still in the station once I get you home.
Okay, Boris. Here's the list of charges. underage drinking of a biomolecular concoction, disorderly conduct, resisting a singing Santa, and vandalism of a jukebox.
How much is the bail? How? Just give me the number so I can figure out which organ I need to sell.
It's $2,000, Boris. Plus the cleanup fee for the green sludge.
Father, negotiate. Tell him that as a minor, my actions are merely a reflection of your poor parenting. Legally, you should be the one in this cell. I am the victim of a lack of discipline.
You want to talk about legal theory, Caillou? Fine. Let's talk about the theory of direct consequences. I am paying the bail, but you are going to pay me back. With interest. And labor.
I have no liquid assets, Father. You liquidated my savings after the car incident. I am a financial ghost.
Then you will be a labor-intensive ghost. Officer Hal, is that cell scrubbing program still looking for volunteers?
We usually hire professionals, but for Caillou, I'll make an exception. He can start tomorrow at 4 a.m.
This wagon is incredibly bumpy, Father. Can you not find a smoother path? My intellectual brain is being rattled around like a spray paint can.
Every time you speak, Caillou, I pull the wagon closer to a pothole.
Caillou, look at your father. He is 50 years old, pulling a wagon in the snow because you decided to have a neurological experiment at a pub. Do you have any remorse? Any at all?
Remorse is a social construct designed to ouch my tailbone, Father, that was uncalled for.
That was a social construct called the curb, Caillou. Get used to it.
Well, that was quite an evening. I assume I am grounded for a few quintillion years. I'll go pack my grounding bag now. I've grown quite fond of the solitude.
No, Caillou. No quintillions. We done with the fake numbers. This time, we going to use a number you can actually feel.
Oh, and what number is that?
1 year. But it's going to be the longest year of your life.
1 year. That's it. I've done more time for spilling juice. This is a victory for the anarchy.
Let me finish. You owe $2,500 for the bail and the repairs. Since you have no money, you will work at the police station every morning from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. scrubbing cells, then you will go to school. Then you will come home and work for Karen.
Karen needs her driveway shoveled, her gutters cleaned, and her shoes polished. For every hour you work for her, I will take $10 off your debt.
You are banned from any beverage that has a flavor. You will drink tap water. Warm tap water. For 1 year, your room is being emptied. We are taking the bed frame, the desk, and the lamp. You will sleep on a mat on the floor. It will simulate the honesty of the jail cell you enjoyed so much tonight.
And I am taking your mustache collection, Caillou. Every single one. Even the one you hid in the vent.
Not the Victorian handlebar. That was a limited edition. Mother, you can't.
I can. You are grounded for 1 realistic year. Now, get to the kitchen and start drinking your warm water. You have to be at the station in 3 hours to start scrubbing.
Warm water tastes like a melted radiator, and Karen is a tyrant. This is a violation of the Geneva Convention. Observe, Dora. The target is isolated, engaged in a primitive attempt at self-education. He believes that by reading about the cosmos, he can escape the gravity of his own mediocrity. It is the perfect moment to initiate our linguistic vulnerability study.
I agree, Caillou. The data suggests that a sudden, high-impact verbal assault using historically charged phonemes will result in a total collapse of his emotional equilibrium. It's not bullying, it's an investigation into the fragility of human identity.
Oh, hey Caillou. Hey Dora. Are you guys here to play basketball? The court is open.
Basketball? Do we look like individuals who enjoy chasing a sphere of orange rubber for the amusement of a cheering crowd? No, Bill. We are here to provide you with a dose of harsh reality. You see, your presence in this park is an aesthetic stain on the landscape. You are nothing but hay.
What did you just call me? Caillou, that's a bad word. That's a really bad word. Why would you say that?
He called you a Bill, and I concur, you're just hay. Sitting on a bench in a park. Do you need a map to find the nearest exit, you?
Stop it. Stop saying that. My dad told me that word is used by mean people who want to make others feel small. Why are you being so mean? I didn't do anything to you.
Mean is a subjective term used by the weak to categorize the intellectual elite. I am simply using a specific set of vowels and consonants to define your social standing. You are a. And no amount of reading about stars will change the fact that you are beneath us. You.
Look at his face, Caillou. The emotional response is off the charts. The is actually crying. Mission accomplished.
Caillou? Dora? I heard that from across the field. I cannot believe my ears. I have taught thousands of children, but I have never heard such pure, unadulterated hatred come out of a student's mouth.
That's enough. Megaphone down, Dora. Hands where I can see them, both of you.
Officer, you are overreacting to a linguistic experiment. We are simply testing Thea.
You aren't testing anything, you little punk. You just committed a hate-motivated public disturbance. Little Bill, are you okay?
I just wanted to read my book. They kept calling me that name, over and over.
I need backup at the park. I have 2 juveniles in custody for hate speech harassment. Notify the school board immediately. This is a code red.
You better hope those bars stay between us, Boris. My son is sitting in that room, traumatized. Because your bald-headed monster decided to use a slur that my grandfather had to fight against.
Bill. I don't know what to say. I am sick. I am physically ill. We have tried everything. We have grounded him for trillions of years, we have taken his lab, we have made him work. But this is a darkness I didn't know we had.
Dora told us she was going to the library. We had no idea she was hanging out with Caillou again, let alone saying those things.
I've talked to them. They aren't even sorry. They're calling it research. They're trying to lecture me on the evolution of language.
He is still doing it? Even now?
Yes, but here's the reality. The school board has already met, because of the megaphone and the public nature of the attack. This is being treated as a high-level disciplinary breach. Caillou and Dora are permanently expelled from the district, not suspended, expelled.
Permanently. But her grades, her future.
Her future just got a lot smaller, and little Bill's family is filing a civil rights lawsuit against both families. Boris, you're already in debt from the car incident. This is going to finish you.
We finally done it, Caillou. We reached the bottom of the pit. We used your genius to become a hateful, bigoted pariah.
Dad, I believe the expulsion is a violation of my right to an education. The school is reacting to the emotional weight of the word rather than Thea.
I don't care about your words. You attacked a child. You used a word that represents centuries of blood and pain because you wanted to experiment. You aren't a scientist, Caillou. You? A bully. You? A common, hateful bully.
Our neighbors won't look at us. I tried to walk to the store to get milk, and 3 people crossed the street to avoid me. They think we raised a monster, and looking at you right now. I think they? Right.
It was Dora's idea to use the megaphone.
I don't care. You are an accomplice to hate. And here is your new life, genius.
You are banned from every school in the state. You will be homeschooled by a state-appointed officer who specializes in behavioral correction. There will be no science, there will be no logic puzzles. There will be history. The history of every group you we ever insulted.
For the next 5 years, every single weekend, you will work at the Jumbo City Cultural Center. You will scrub floors, you will clean bathrooms, and you will listen to the stories of the people who built the city.
You are banned from seeing Dora. If I see her name on a piece of paper, if I hear her voice on a wind, I am taking you to the juvenile work camp in the desert.
You are not allowed to speak unless spoken to. For the next year, you have lost the privilege of sharing your opinions.
5 years, father, that is a significant portion of my developmental.
The sentence is reality. We made us pariahs. We are moving again. We can't stay in this complex. We are moving to a trailer park 30 miles away where nobody knows your name.
I hate you, Caillou. I really hate you. Little Bill used to share his snacks with me. He was the only person who was actually nice to me when you were being a jerk.
I just wanted to be powerful.
Real power is having the strength to be kind. You are the weakest person I know. You are grounded for 5 realistic years. Now, go to your mat in the corner. Ray moving at dawn.
I don't see why everyone is making such a big deal out of a few syllables. Language is a tool for navigation. I was simply navigating the boundaries of social tolerance. Can you tell me where the tolerance went?
Do not ask us for directions, Dora. You used a megaphone to shout a slur at a child. You took the heritage of this family, the values of respect and exploration we taught you, and you dragged them through the mud. You didn't navigate anything, you crashed into a wall of hate.
Do you see these papers, Dora? These are the expulsion notices. You are barred from the entire school district. And these are the summons for the civil suit. We were saving for your college, for your future. Now, that money is going to little Bill's family and to lawyers. You've explored your way into a dead end.
College is a structured indoctrination camp anyway. I'll just go on a journey. I'll find a new path. I'll ask the mappa.
The map is gone. There is no path. There is no swiper, no swiping. You swiped that boy's dignity, and now you are going to pay the price.
You destroyed my equipment. That's property damage.
Shut up, Dora. Here is your adventure for the next 5 years. You are banned from speaking for the next 6 months unless it is to apologize or answer a direct question. Your adventurous voice is officially revoked.
You are grounded for 5 realistic years. You will not leave this house except for school, which will be a strict, state-mandated behavioral facility, and your community service at the homeless shelter.
No computer. No phone. No television. And most importantly, no Caillou. If we catch you so much as looking at his house, we are sending you to a boarding school in the middle of the wilderness where there are no maps.
You will spend every evening writing letters of apology to the community. Thousands of them, handwritten, until your fingers bleed.
5 years, but who will help me find my way?
You'll find your way to your room, which we have emptied of everything except a bed and a light bulb. You aren't an explorer anymore, Dora. You are a cautionary tale.
Go! Before I decide to make it 10 years.
Help me pour this, Caillou. We need it to be a big patch so she can't miss it.
I don't know, man. Miss Martin is already mean to us. If she falls, she's gonna be even meaner.
That's the point. She's always yelling at us to walk, don't run. If she slips, it'll be her own fault for not following her own rules. It'll be funny. She'll just slide like she's at a water park.
Fine, but if we get caught, I'm saying it was your idea.
Just pour it. Look, make it spread out so it looks like the floor was just waxed.
There, it's done. Let's get behind those big trash cans.
Here she comes. Get ready to laugh.
I hope these kids studied for the quiz today. It's going to be a long morning. My leg. Oh God, my hip. It burns. Help. Somebody help me.
Look at her. She's like a penguin on ice.
Nice slide, Miss Martin. 10 out of 10.
I can't. I can't move my leg. Please. Call an ambulance.
I just got a call from the hospital. Miss Martin has a shattered femoral neck. That means her hip bone is in pieces. She's in surgery right now getting metal screws put in. She also has second-degree burns on her neck from the T.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Why? Why would you do that? You knew she was old. You knew that floor was hard.
It was supposed to be a joke. We didn't know she would break.
Yeah, we thought she'd just slip a little bit.
A joke? You used motor oil. That is a trap. This is aggravated assault. You both are indefinitely expelled. You are never coming back to this school.
Expelled? Where am I supposed to send them? I am already working 3 jobs. I can't stay home and watch them.
That's not my problem, Boris. My problem is my teacher who might never walk again. The school district is also suing you for her medical bills because this was an intentional act.
Here's the deal, because they did this together, it's conspiracy. They planned it, they bought the oil or stole Lita and they waited for her.
What does that mean for them? How?
It means they're going to a juvenile detention center until their trial, and since the damages are over $50,000 for the surgery alone, the judge is going to be very hard on them. Boris, you need a lawyer, a real one.
I don't have money for a lawyer. I just sold my house to pay for the last disaster. I am living in a trailer.
Then they'll get a public defender, but I'm telling you, the community is furious. People loved Miss Martin.
Oh no. How are we going to fix this now?
We really have no money left. We will be ruined if that happens. You need to help us, please.
I'm really sorry, Boris, but this is out of my hands. No. We will just have to wait and see what happens.
Look at this place. Look at where we live. And now, I have to find a way to pay for a teacher's new hip.
I'm hungry, Dad. Can we get pizza?
Pizza? We have $10, Caillou. $10 for the week. You are eating bread and water.
This isn't fair. Classic Caillou was the one who said to do it. I just helped pour.
Liar, you liked the idea. You laughed the loudest.
Stop it. Both of you. You both did it. You both ruined our lives. Your sister has to sleep on the floor because we can't afford a bed for her.
I want to go home. I don't like the trailer. It smells like cold socks.
You hear that? That's your sister. She's 6 years old and she's homeless because of you. You are both grounded for 20 years.
20 years. I'll be 33.
I don't care. You are going to sit in that corner. You are going to go to school online? If I can even afford the internet, and then you are going to work every single day to pay back every penny of that $50,000.
And tomorrow, we are going to the hospital. You are going to see Miss Martin. You are going to see the tubes in her arms and the bandages on her hip.
No, I don't want to see that. That's gross.
You are going. We're going to look at what you did. And if you make one joke, or if you don't cry and beg for her forgiveness, I am taking you straight back to hell and telling him to lock you up forever. Ms. Martin. I brought them here to say something.
Why? I just want to know why. I used to give you guys extra time on your homework. I brought you donuts on Fridays. Why did you want to hurt me?
We thought it would be funny to see you slide. We didn't think you'd get hurt.
I can't walk, Caillou. The doctor says I might never walk without a walker again. I can't go upstairs to my bedroom. I have to sell my house and move into a place with no stairs. You didn't just play a joke. You took my life away.
We're sorry, Miss Martin, we really are.
Sorry doesn't fix my bone. Go away. I don't want to see you.
This is your line. You stay behind it. You don't talk. You don't play. You don't look out the window. You are grounded, 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 grounded for 20 years.
Here is your dinner. Eat it and be quiet.
Wah, I hate motor oil. I hate the trailer. Wah.
We really messed up this time.
You certainly did. Now shut up and go to sleep on the floor.
We are really very sorry, Dad.
Dad, is she ever going to forgive us?
That's not up to me, and it's not up to you. Forgiveness is a gift, not something you owed. Right now, you have a debt to pay.
My chest hurts, Dad. It feels heavy.
That's your conscience, Caillou. It's the first time you felt it in a long time. Keep that feeling. I'll remind you why you sitting in that corner for the next 20 years.
You're supposed to be scrubbing the grease traps, Caillou. If Dad walks in and sees you mixing glowing fluids in a punch bowl, he's going to call the ankle monitor technician and have you sent to the state facility.
Your lack of vision is exactly why you're eating dry toast while I'm preparing a social harmonization catalyst. Since we moved into this cramped apartment, the tension in this family is palpable. I have developed a solution of concentrated glucose, synthesized electrolytes, and a relaxation derivative I extracted from Phineas's old chemistry set.
Relaxation derivative? You mean you made a giant bowl of illegal, high-potency spikes?
I call it the chevron of chia. One sip and the judgment centers of the brain are temporarily suspended, allowing for pure, unadulterated holiday bonding. I intend to serve it at the welcome to the neighborhood party tonight.
You'll make everyone drunk.
And they will all thank me in the end. It's going to be epic.
Yes, it's a bit smaller than our last place, but looking at it is a fresh start. Caillou, thank you for being so helpful with the punch.
It is my pleasure, Father. I felt the atmosphere was a bit stagnant. Please, everyone, indulge in the chevron of chia. It is a proprietary blend.
You know what, Boris? I never liked your lawn. It was too green. It was offensive. I'm going to go do a cartwheel in the dumpster.
I've decided. No more homework. I'm going to teach the students how to interpret the language of the wind.
Mamma mia! Why is the world made of purple stars? I am going to jump onto that car like it? As a Bowser. Doris. Why is the moon telling me to quit my job and become a professional triangle player? I feel like a giant marshmallow.
What in the name of the law is happening here? Is that a middle-aged woman trying to fight a trash can?
Behold, the harmonization is complete. Everyone is finally honest. Everyone is finally free from the shackles of sobriety.
Caillou, tell me you didn't. This smells like a jet fuel refinery. Everyone is intoxicated. You've spiked an entire neighborhood party.
My head. It feels like it's being crushed by a hydraulic press. I told the landlord I was a professional triangle player, Caillou. I told him his hair looked like a sad salad.
Father, the honesty phase of the experiment was always going to be the most volatile. But look at the data. You and Karen finally discussed the lawn.
Karen is suing the building, Caillou. And the landlord is evicting us. We've been here 2 weeks, and Ray already being kicked out because you decided to play Chemical Cupid.
I woke up in a laundromat, Caillou. I was trying to fold Miss Martin's scarf while she lectured me about wind whispering. We turned this into a joke again.
Enough. You think Ray smart? You think you can manipulate people? Brains? Well, I am going to manipulate your entire existence. Since you love social harmonization, you are banned from all social contact. You will stay in the closet of this apartment, the only space left, for 22 hours a day.
No colors. No flavors. We are painting your room gray. You will eat nutritional mash, a flavorless paste, for every meal. If you want cheer, you can imagine it.
You will spend your 2 free hours a day cleaning the building, as communal bathrooms in total silence. If you speak to a neighbor, I add a month. Your 5-year DUI sentence is now 10 years. You will be 23 before you see a computer screen again.
Wow, nutritional mash has the texture of wet cardboard, and the closet is where we keep the vacuum. It's too loud.
Then you can harmonize with the vacuum, Caillou. You have made us homeless for the second time in a month. You are a biological hazard.
You're under arrest for multiple counts of poisoning, reckless endangerment, and violating the terms of your house arrest.
Poisoning is such a harsh, unscientific term, officer. I prefer forced biochemical optimism. I have technically increased the town's average happiness index by 40% for a period of 3 hours. That's a public service.
Tell that to Mario. He was on top of a street lamp trying to power up by eating a moth. And tell that to your father, who tried to give me a triangle solo using my own badge. You've created a municipal nightmare.
How? Please. Don't take him to the local station. Take him to the maximum security juvenile intake. I can't look at him. Every time I blink, I see purple stars and hear the sound of my own career ending.
Father, do not let the post-experiment come down cloud your judgment. We were bonding. You told me I was a sparkly marshmallow.
I was under the influence of a relaxation derivative, Caillou. Now that I am sober, I realize you weren't a marshmallow. You are a parasite. Officer, take him away.
Wow, this is a suppression of scientific inquiry. I have rights to my data.
Caillou Anderson, I have read the docs report on your chevron of cheer. It contained high-grade industrial solvents, fermented fruit extracts, and a trace amount of what appears to be rocket fuel. You didn't just get people tipsy, you chemically lobotomized a city block.
Your Honor, if I may, the rocket fuel was merely a catalyst to ensure that glucose reached the bloodstream with maximum efficiency. It was a masterpiece of kinetic molecular theory.
Sit down, Caillou. You're making it worse.
Silence, Mr. Anderson. Your parents have already lost their home. Now, because of the neighborly class action suit resulting from this party, they are facing a bankruptcy that will last a decade. You are a one-man wrecking ball to the economy of this family.
Your Honor, may I speak? I have no more money for fines. I have no more energy for manifestos. I am asking the court to remand him to my custody under a total sensory deprivation mandate. I want to ground him so hard that he forgets the word experiment.
I'm inclined to agree, Caillou. I am sentencing you to 500 hours of community service, specifically, cleaning the municipal sewers. Furthermore, I am authorizing your father to implement the Gray Protocol.
Look at this, Caillou. Dad calls this the good stuff. He bought it to celebrate the fact that we aren't living in a tin box with rats anymore. But why should he be the only one celebrating? We're the ones who had to sleep on the floor of that trailer. We're the ones who had to eat cold beans for months. We deserve a reward for surviving the realistic grounding.
I don't know, man. Dad looks really happy. He's been smiling for 3 days straight. If he finds out we touched his cabinet, that smile is going to turn into a nightmare. We just got our beds back. I don't want to go back to sleeping on a pile of laundry in a trailer park. Maybe we should just stick to orange juice.
Orange juice is for babies, Caillou. We're legends now. Think about the street cred. We walk into that school smelling like the good stuff, and nobody will ever call us trailer trash again. We'll be the kings of the 8th grade. One drink, and all the stress of the last year just disappears. Don't you want to feel like a king for once?
It smells like it can melt a penny. But you're right, I'm tired of feeling like a loser. I'm tired of everyone looking at us like we're broken. Let's do it. Let's have a toast to the new house.
Whoa! The kitchen is spinning. It's like a carousel.
I feel like a giant. I'm 10 feet tall. Let's get to the bus before Dad comes down. We're gonna have the best day ever.
Caillou? Stop right there. Both of you. Why are you walking like that? And why is your shirt inside out? Classic.
Oh, look, it's the cane lady. Is that silver stick for hitting us, or are you trying to find a radio signal with it? You look like a very slow robot, Miss Martin.
She's a robot, a robo-teacher. I'm gonna sue this school for having invisible walls.
Oh, heavens. You've been drinking. You've been drinking Dad's liquor. After everything your parents did to get you back into a home, you show up like this. You are a disgrace to your family. I'm going to the office to call your father right now.
Go ahead. Call the thumb. Call the big man. We don't care. We're the kings. We own this hallway.
I don't feel like a king anymore. Classic. My head is pounding and I think I'm gonna be sick on my new shoes. We gotta get out of here. If Miss Martin brings the principal, we're dead.
We need a tactical retreat. If I pull that handle, everyone has to leave. The whole school. We can just walk out the front door in the middle of the crowd and disappear. It's the perfect plan.
But the sprinklers, man. The sprinklers will go off.
Who cares about a little water? It'll wash the smell off us. It's a win-win. It's a pool party. Who wants to swim in geography?
How? Tell me they didn't. Tell me my sons didn't just ruin the 1 week of peace we had in 3 years.
I wish I could, Boris. They're drunk as sailors. They pulled the alarm. The new computer lab is flooded. The insurance company is already calling the school. It's a disaster.
You absolute failures. I worked 80 hours a week. I scrubbed toilets in a mall. I lived in a trailer with a leaking roof so I could save enough to get us back into a house. And you celebrated by stealing my liquor and flooding the school?
It's just water, Dad. Water is life.
Water is going to be the only thing you taste for the next decade. Get in the car. If you say one word on the ride home, I am driving you straight to the juvenile intake center and leaving you there until you. Ray 21. Move. You think a miracle happened, don't you? You think the universe gave us a house because you? Ray special? No. The universe gave us a house so I could have a proper place to ground you.
Dad, we're so sorry. It was the drink. It made us do it.
You chose to drink it. You chose to ruin the computer lab. You chose to humiliate your mother. Do you know she can't even go to the grocery store now? The neighbors saw the fire trucks. They know.
I am done, Boris. I am taking Rosie to my sister. As for a month. I can. Look at them. I can. Live in a house with people who want to destroy everything we build.
Wah, Mom, don't go. We'll be good.
You? Ray not going to be good. You? Re going to be absent. Here is your life now. I am taking the doors off your rooms. I am taking the carpet out. You will sleep on the subfloor. No blankets. No pillows. Just the wood.
The fire department fine is $500. The computer damage is $15,000. You will spend every weekend for the rest of your lives doing manual labor for the school board until that is paid off.
30 years? I will be 43. That's the whole part of my life where I am supposed to be alive. You aren't alive, Caillou. You are a debt. And you are going to pay it. Now, go upstairs and start stripping your rooms. If I find a single toy or a single book left in there, I am making it 40 years. G.O.
I can't do 30 years. Classic. I can't. My back feels like it's breaking on this wood. I can hear Dad snoring downstairs in a warm bed, and Mom is gone. Everything is gone.
It's not Dad's fault, not really. It's her.
Who? You mean Mom?
Number. Miss Martin. Think about it, Caillou. Every time we get grounded, she's there. She's the one who sniffed the air. She's the one who called the office. He's the one who stood there with that stupid silver cane, looking at us like we were trash. If she hadn't opened her mouth, we would have just gone home and slept it off. We'd still have our beds. We'd still have our lives.
What are you saying? Boris said if we even look at her, we're going to jail.
Dad thinks the only way to stop us is to lock us in this house. But he forgot one thing. He's tired. He's sleeping. And the garage is still unlocked.
Classic. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Miss Martin needs to learn that actions have consequences. She wants us to be in a correctional environment. Fine. We'll give her one. A private one. Somewhere nobody can hear her cane clicking on the floor.
You mean, we take her?
We take her. We have the rope from the old swing set. We have the duct tape Boris used on the floor. Tomorrow night, when the street lights go out, we aren't going to be grounded. We're going to be debt collectors.
No more schools. No more principals. Just us and the teacher.
Get some sleep, brother. Tomorrow, we graduate from being bad kids to something much, much worse.
What are you doing out here, Caillou? It's nearly midnight, and you smell like a chemical spill at a brewery. Is that the tonic you were bragging about in the basement?
It is not a tonic, you intellectually stagnant adolescent. It is a neurological lubricant. I have successfully bypassed the inhibition gate of my frontal lobe. I am currently operating at 400% cognitive efficiency.
You can't even stand up straight. Your lubricant has turned you into a human pendulum. Go inside before Dad sees you and adds another millennium to your sentence.
Dad is asleep, dreaming of spreadsheets and mediocrity. I, however, have places to be. I need to test the aerodynamic properties of this rental vehicle under the influence of high velocity transit. Give me the keys.
You're joking, right? You're 13, you're tipsy, and you've never touched a steering wheel in your life. I'm going back inside.
I don't need you to give them to me. I've already cloned the signal from Dad's key fob using Phineas's discarded junk.
Stop, Caillou, seriously, this isn't a prank. If you put that car in gear, you're not just getting grounded, you're going to kill someone.
Your concern is noted and discarded. I am a pilot of the future.
Dad, Mom, wake up, Caillou is driving.
Step out of the vehicle with your hands behind your head. Do it now.
Officer, I can explain. The reindeer. They moved. They committed a tactical maneuver to block my trajectory. I am the victim of a coordinated ungulate ambush.
Caillou? Are you kidding me? You've got glitter on your face. You've destroyed the town's winter wonderland. And you're driving a car that looks like it went through a trash compactor.
It is. It is a mobile installation of modern regret, officer. I've simply evolved the car's shape.
You're blowing a .12 on the breathalyzer, kid. You're 13. This is grand theft auto, DUI, and felony property damage. You aren't going home tonight.
Is he okay? Did he hit anyone else?
He's fine, Boris. But the rental car is a total loss. He also took out 2 light poles and the town's historic fountain. The mayor is already asking for a damage report.
The rental insurance. Boris, we signed a waiver. It doesn't cover unauthorized minors or criminal acts.
I know, Doris. I know.
Father, you've arrived to negotiate my release. I assume you've brought a team of high-priced lawyers to argue that my neurological lubricant constitutes a medical exception?
Shut your mouth, classic Caillou.
There is no need for physical displays of far.
Do you have any idea what you've done? We just got the estimate. Between the car, the fountain, and the municipal damage, we are looking at $65,000 in liabilities.
Well, surely the Anderson family trust can absorb the cost?
There is no trust, Caillou. There is our savings account, which is now empty. And there is our home equity, which I have to sell tomorrow just to keep you out of a juvenile prison for the next 5 years. We are losing the house, Caillou. Because of you, your sister won't have a backyard. Your brother won't have a room. We are moving into a 2-bedroom apartment by the industrial park.
You're selling the house, but my laboratory, my research.
Your laboratory is being sold to a family that actually knows how to raise children who don't steal cars. You aren't a scientist, Caillou. You? A wrecking ball.
Thanks for the help, genius. Oh wait, you can't move more than 10 feet from that wall or the police come.
Rosie, the spatial constraints of this dwelling are an affront to Maya.
I don't care. I had to leave my school. I had to leave my friends. I'm sleeping on a bunk bed in the same room as a criminal. Do you know what people say to me at the new school? They call me the drunk kid sister. You didn't just ruin the car, you ruined my name.
Leave him alone, Rosie. He's not worth the breath. He's a life debtor now.
A life debtor? That sounds like a fascinating sociological category.
It's not a category, it's a sentence. Dad worked 3 extra shifts this week just to pay the first installment of the fountain repair. He looks like a ghost. He doesn't even look at you when he walks in the room. You erase yourself from this family.
Doris, did the ankle monitor technician check the signal today?
Yes, Boris. It's active. He is confined to the work-study perimeter.
Father, I have prepared a 50-page proposal on how I can use my intellectual property to generate revenue and
You have no intellectual property. Everything you invent belongs to the state of Ohio until that $65,000 is paid off.
But Father,
listen to me. You wanted a realistic grounding? Here it is. You will not spend 1 second of your free time experimenting. From 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day, and all day on weekends, you will be working at the municipal recycling center. You will sort glass and plastic by hand. Every cent of your $10 an hour wage goes to the city. You will do this for 5 years.
You are banned from obtaining a driver's license until you are 25. If I ever catch you sitting in the driver's seat of a parked car, I will call Officer Hell myself.
No internet. No phone. No books that aren't for school. Your only interaction will be with the trash you sort and the family you betrayed.
Since we only have 2 bedrooms, your brother and sister have the beds. You sleep on a mat in the kitchen. It's the only place the ankle monitor can reach the base station anyway.
Whoa, I can't sleep in the kitchen. The refrigerator hums at a frequency that disturbs my REM cycles, and the recycling center is dirty.
Then you should have thought about the frequency of the sirens when you were driving through the town square. You have destroyed our home. You have destroyed our dignity.
And no more long words, Caillou. From now on, you speak in simple sentences. Yes, father. No, mother. I am sorry. That is your new vocabulary.
But my manifestos.
Use your manifestos to soak up the leaks in the kitchen. You are grounded for 5 realistic years. Now, go to your mat. You have to be at the recycling center in 5 hours.
Here, start practicing. There's a lot of dust in your new bedroom.
Behold the Anderson family vessel. To the untrained eye, this is merely a machine, a collection of pistons, gears, and leather-wrapped comfort. My father views this as a status symbol, a reward for his years of corporate submission. He believes that by sitting in these heated seats and listening to satellite radio, he has achieved a form of freedom. But he is mistaken. This vehicle is not a tool of liberation, it is a mobile cage. It is a shiny, silver anchor that keeps our family tethered to the boring, predictable cycles of suburban existence. It facilitates the commute, the carpool, and the weekend errands to the big box stores. It is a monument to the mundane, and today, I shall perform its funeral rites. Why settle for factory standard when one can have cosmic chaos? My father prides himself on the midnight black paint job, claiming it reflects his professional success. I intend to reflect something much deeper, the absolute fragility of material possessions. I have concocted a mixture of industrial-grade sulfuric acid, concentrated neon purple ink, and a lithium-ion accelerant. As it eats through the hood, it isn't just destroying metal, it is exposing the frailty of our infrastructure. Look at the way the clear coat recoils. It is a chemical reaction that doubles as a poetic statement. I am forcing this car to express its inner turmoil. It is no longer a silent, silver ghost in the driveway, it is a loud, screaming installation of modern anarchy. By giving this car a vibrant purple skin, I am forcing it to be honest. And now, for the interior. Leather is a comfort that breeds complacency. If one is too comfortable in their seat, they never question where they are going. I shall use this thermal energy to fuse the steering wheel directly into the dashboard, creating a singular, unusable sculpture of fused polymers. I am not a vandal. A vandal destroys for the sake of destruction. I am a liquidator of the ordinary. I am removing the utility so that my family is forced to confront the experience. When my father sees this, he won't see a car, he will see the end of his illusions.
Alright, Anderson clan. The weather is perfect, the gas tank is full, and we even programmed the GPS for that new organic ice cream shop 3 towns over. This SUV represents every promotion, every weekend shift, and every ounce of my financial discipline for the last 5 years. It's the pride of the neighborhood. It's the symbol of Doris. Tell me I am having a medical emergency. Tell me that my eyes are failing and that I am hallucinating a purple nightmare. Why is the engine block sitting on the pavement? Why is there puddles of neon goo on my car?
Boris. The roof. There? A blowtorch melted into the sunroof. The interior is a crater of black smoke. That was $30,000. We haven't even made the first payment. We haven't even taken the plastic off the floor mats.
Father, please, lower your volume. Your reaction is purely biological, a primitive response to the loss of a tool. I am inviting you to look at this through an intellectual lens. I have liberated you from the burden of mobility. You are always complaining about the cost of insurance, the price of fuel, and the frustration of traffic. I have solved all of those problems in one afternoon. The car is no longer a machine, it is a stationary installation of modern regret. It is a conversation piece that forces the neighborhood to reflect on the vanity of material goods.
Dad, he's not joking. I can smell the lithium-ion batteries melting from here. He used industrial-grade acid. He didn't just key the car, he performed a chemical lobotomy on it. This isn't art, it's a Category 5 felony of property destruction. You still have the temporary dealer plates on the back, and now they're melted to the bumper.
Daddy, my logic suggests that the Mountain Pine air freshener you bought will not mask the smell of intentional acid dissolution. Also, According to the fine print of our insurance policy, malicious chemical alteration by a resident minor is an uninsurable event. My calculations indicate we are now a zero asset family with a maximum debt load.
Caillou, for years you have used 5-syllable words to hide the fact that you are a selfish, cruel, and destructive brat. You talk about liberation and aesthetics, but you are talking about things you didn't pay for. You destroyed my hard work. You destroyed the safety of your sister and your brother. You destroyed our family's ability to get to work, to get to the doctor, and to buy groceries. You think you a liquidator? No. You a thief. You stole our future because you wanted to see purple smoke.
Oh, please. The hard work monologue again. It's so mid-century. Just give me the quintillion-year grounding, ban me from the internet, and let me go to my room so I can start my next project. Your punishments are as predictable as your choice in vehicles. In fact, I've already calculated that being grounded for a quintillion years only results in a 14% decrease in my overall intellectual output, which I can offset by a
There are no more quintillions. You think those numbers bother you? You think a trillion-year grounding is anything more than a badge of honor for you to brag about on your anonymous forums? No. You love physical reality so much? You love the experience of the walking world? Then you are going to experience the reality of a world without a car. For the next 2 years, you are grounded with the sentence of the human engine.
The human engine? Is that some sort of metaphorical role play? Are you going to make me wear a radiator cap?
No, it is a physical reality. Since we have no car, and all our remaining money will go toward paying for a dead hunk of purple metal and EPA fines, you are the family transport. Every single morning, you will pull the Iron Garden wagon to take Rosie and Caillou to school. It is a 4-mile hike uphill. You will do it in the rain. You will do it in the snow. You will be the engine that you so heartlessly dissolved.
And that's not all, Caillou. Every penny in your savings account? Gone. Your allowance for the next 730 days? Deleted. Any money you find, any birthday gift from grandma? It all goes to the Boris's new car fund. You will live in a state of total financial insolvency until the debt you created is repaid.
This wagon weighs 80 pounds empty. With your brother and sister, it will weigh over 200. You are the horse. You are the motor. You are the primary mover of this family.
Since you destroyed a machine, you are banned from using machines. No computer. No tablet. No blowtorch. You will spend your weekend scrubbing the purple stains off this driveway with a wire brush and a bucket of cold water until the concrete is wet again.
You are prohibited from experimenting on anything. If I see you holding a battery, a gear, or even a paperclip, I will add another 6 months to your sentence. You are restricted to a pre-industrial existence. You are grounded for 2 realistic years. Now, get in, kids. Rosie has a dentist appointment across town, and the engine needs to start humming.
Whoa, that wagon has a flat tire, and Rosie is carrying her heavy cello. This is a violation of my intellectual dignity. My calves weren't built for this manual labor. I have the heart of a philosopher, not the back of a mule. Do you have any idea what this will do to my posture?
Hey, Caillou, try not to liquidate your hamstrings on the way up the hill. I want to be at the mall by 4.
Nice experience, Caillou. I hope you have good insurance for those knees.
Dora, my research indicates that the highest form of predictable, conforming boredom is the Sunday morning church service. We will infiltrate and execute a felony of spiritual disruption.
Sounds like a great adventure. What do we need to bring? Backpack. Can you help us find the items for our big plan?
Sure, we need a bag of marbles, a fog machine, and a bullhorn.
Marbles are primitive, Dora. We will utilize the automated anti-aesthetic glitter bomb, AGB, and my custom-built sonic repetition amplifier, SRA. It will amplify your irritating questions to deafening, existential levels.
Fantastico. and then we can ask the congregation to help us find the baptismal font. Can you say sacrilege?
I can only say victory. Now, coordinate your repetitive dialogue with my sonic schedule. When the pastor says peace be with you, you will ask the entire church where the hymnals are, 3 times, at maximum volume.
Classic Caillou. Dora. Get ready for church. And no funny business. We are trying to impress the new deacon.
Funny business, Father. I am merely practicing theological debate with Dora.
Hola. We are going to find the little cross on the wall. Can you see the little cross on the wall? Say cross.
Just try to be quiet. Please. My blood pressure can't take another felony.
Do not move, do not breathe, and do not make eye contact with the collection plate.
And in that moment, we must remember the simple, eternal grace that lives within all of us. Now, let us share a moment of peace be with you.
Aesthetic disruption I complete.
I can't find the hymnals. Can you see the hymnals? Where are the hymnals? We need to find the hymnals.
Dora, now, the backpack interrogation phase.
Mr. Deacon, can you see the exit sign? Say exit sign. Is the exit sign near the altar or near the back door? Tell us where it is.
The disruption factor is catastrophic. Their noise output has exceeded the building's structural tolerance.
This is worse than 1 trillion years. They are ruining my only chance to meet women at social events.
The pastor called. The deacon is recovering. The church will require a professional cleaning crew to remove the sacrilegious glitter residue.
And the church council is pressing charges for aggravated sonic assault with intent to commit repetitive query.
It was a necessary aesthetic critique of institutional boredom. The glitter was merely a visual commentary.
We asked the church where the hymnals were. We just wanted to sing. We were exploring. Where do you think we should explore next?
No more exploring. Your sonic disruption and glitter bombing have crossed the line from a felony of spite to a felony of financial and spiritual ruin.
We cannot ground you for a quintillion years anymore. That's abstract. We need consequences that hurt now.
Classic Caillou and Dora, your punishment is realistic, irreversible, and immense.
You are grounded for 1 year, effective immediately.
You will spend every weekend for the next 6 months cleaning the glitter from the church, manually, with only a toothbrush.
You will spend every summer break working for the church, mowing lawns, washing cars, and polishing the deacon's walker, until the full cleaning bill is paid off.
All electronics are confiscated for the entire year. No bullhorns, no talking backpacks, no advanced schematics.
You are banned from seeing each other, communicating, or even thinking about each other for the duration of the grounding.
1 year. It's harsh. It's real. And it's going to hurt.
A toothbrush and manual labor? No. My genius is meant for theoretical felonies, not practical service.
A www. Do we have to clean the whole church? Can you say cleaning supplies?
Mom, Dad, a 1-year grounding and manual labor are the correct punitive measures for the sacrilege factor. But watch, Dora's talking backpack still has its own independent power source.
We did a good job. We found the cross.
If you love this video and want to see more like this, click on any video you see on the screen. Consider to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first one to know when a new video drops. Bye for now.